Today we're trying out the Silvercrest Vacuum Sealer. We picked this up for $19.99 from the middle of Lidl. So this is for airtight and watertight food storage, which helps to preserve the flavours of the foods. Has a connection for vacuum sealing storage containers and bags with the vacuum valve. But none of those are included in the box, you'd need to buy those separately. It does include a 3-metre sealing roll. Has lots of various functions. It's a 125 watt machine and comes with a 3-year warranty. So this vacuums and seals in one step and should be fairly simple to use. It's ideal for sous vide cooking. So a lot of people are using that technique now, where you just simply drop your bag of food into some boiling water, leaving it sealed. And it's a much gentler way to cook the food and retains most of the nutrients, flavour and moisture. This has a removable drip tray for liquids, and that's suitable for dishwashers. It does include a spare seal, the roll, and 3 vacuum valve adapters. It has the wet and dry functions, a soft function for sealing delicate foods such as cake or fruits. The bags or the roll is BPA free and microwave safe up to 70 degrees, so ideal for defrosting foods in a microwave. Has an indicator light for monitoring the vacuum and sealing process and a cable storage. So let's get this out of the box and see what we're looking at. So this comes with the user manual. This is the parts, cleaning and maintenance guide. It tells you how to prepare your bags and food and how to use each of the functions, and it's written in several languages. The sealer is a good size. It has a decent length cable on there, and that can wrap around the base for easy storage. You've got the buttons, each with an LED. You've got a soft close button that will vacuum delicate foods. You've got a vacuum and seal button for tight vacuuming and sealing. You've got a seal only button if you don't want to suck any air out of the bag. You've got the connector function for using the hose that connects to the vacuum sealing bags or containers. And then you've got a wet function for vacuuming bags of food that have moisture in them. Inside you can see the sealer strip that gets hot to seal the bag shut. This is the vacuum part that sucks the air out of the bags, and there is a little drip tray that's removable that you can clean out when you need to. Once your bag's in place, simply lock it down, use the function that you need to use. The indicator light will tell you when it's working and when it's finished, and then you've got the release catches just on the side to open the flap and remove your bag. This comes with a 3-metre roll of plastic sealing strip. You'll need scissors to cut that into size. There is no cutter on this machine. You've got a spare gasket sealer. Basically, if this one starts to get worn or tatty, you can quite simply pull it out and replace it with this one. There are 3 valves for fitting various shapes and types of sealer container or bags. And there are 2 hoses. And quite simply, if you're using those valves, whichever one you're using will press onto the end of the hose, and then the other end just presses inside the sealer, and that's ready to use. Now I do happen to have a vacuum sealing box. This is one that I picked up in the Aldi shop, and I'm pretty certain that one of the adapters will fit this box. So we'll give that a go as well. When you're ready to package your food, make sure you cut a good size for the food to go in. You'll need a good margin around the outside of the food to be able to seal it and vacuum it. Both ends of the bag will be open, so you'll need to seal one end shut, then put your food in, and then either seal or vacuum seal the other end. When you're sealing the end shut, you'll need to make sure the bag overhangs this welding rod by a few millimeters, so the seal is a little lower than the edge, and that will stop the bag being weak or having any holes in it. Once your food's in and you're ready to seal, if you're vacuuming, the edge of the bag has to come inside this rubber gasket so that it's able to suck any air out properly and then create a really good seal. So I'm going to package some foods up today that I want to go in the freezer, and I'll sous vide at a later date. And I'm also going to try the container out. So let's see how it goes. So there we have it, that's the Silvercrest Vacuum Sealer. Quite a handy gadget to have, fairly straightforward to use. I like that the adapters fitted the box that I already had. I picked this up from Aldi, I think it was about £7.99, and they did have various sizes and shapes in. And it's done a great job of sealing those foods, so I can put those away now. So we're going to add this to our Middle of Lidl playlist, and hopefully someone's found that useful. Thanks for watching.